Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Today I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and go back to one of my other skill sets as far as certain technology is concerned. And because a close friend asked me about this topic, and the topic is how to identify a hack. Either how to identify a hack. Let me say, this video is just for educational purposes only. Uh, Educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not encouraging nobody to hack anything and nothing like that. I'm just gonna show you guys what a potential hack looks like, and how a potential hacker uh, develops a hacking system. All right, so this is a complete freestyle. I have a few things set up, and I'm exporting the video right now. So hopefully my computer doesn't slow down on me. I'm on my laptop today. So basically, I'm gonna do it from scratch. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys an email of an actual hack. That I received October 30th of this year, 2017. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the original message. Now now this is the original message, and I'm showing you guys this so you guys know how to identify things. Now, it's a couple reasons why this didn't work on me. For one, I know how to identify them. For two, I don't have a Chase account, and yeah, and for three, it's other things. Like I said, I know how to identify, like, without even trying. So basically, what happens is, let me go back here. I'm gonna go out 1 second. So you look at my email, you see this right here. It says urgent action required on your account. That's basically what it says. So as soon as you see that, you be like, oh shit, what's that? Now, especially if it's related to an actual account that you have, that you're an account holder of, like a bank account, Facebook account, etc., etc. So this example is going to be tailored towards bank accounts and social media accounts, Facebook accounts, stuff like that. What we need to understand is that, for the most part, that a hacker's whole intent is to get access into your account. So for whatever reason, and his objective is to gain access inside that account as quickly as possible. So meaning that it'll take a lot less time with this method that I'm going to show you guys today, as opposed to actually hacking and breaking through the firewalls and security systems of an actual, uh, bank, bank website, or social media website. Now, when things first come out, like let's say Facebook, for example, when Facebook first came out, when all of these different platforms first came out, they go through a beta stage where where they're doing, where the product or the platform is released to the public, and unlimited use to the public, but they're monitoring every action that the users are doing very closely, to be able to detect a series of different voids and flaws within the system. And most corporations, or all of the major corporations and major social networks, actually have hackers on staff to help and their job is to try to break into certain areas of the platform, or the network. That's their job, to break in so they can discover vulnerabilities, so they can then go back to the drawing board to fix those different issues. All right, so that being said, um, as you see up at the top of the page, the subject line. Pay. Now, the subject line would normally look like something that you will actually receive from your bank or from Facebook or wherever you're getting it from, because the hacker knows the lingo that these different that whatever he's trying to hack into, he knows the lingo to use. He knows to use something that is very close, if not exact, to what the platform, corporation, or website that your account holder over is going to use anyway. So they'll take an exact copy of an exact email or a message, from them to you, and they'll just clone it. They'll clone it, and then they'll put their own little spin to it like this. So in the subject line, they say urgent action required on your account. Now, the first flaw, the first flaw I can tell you, this is a bogus, this is a hack job. It says, you got to pay attention to the email, the actual email, where it comes from. It says chase_alert at secure chase. It's a bogus ass email. And then it says ncl_brooks at yahoo.com. This is a Yahoo account. Since when does Chase use Yahoo? Alright, so we know that's a flaw right there. Now, we look at the email. Another thing, it says, "Dear customer." If this is coming directly from your account, it's gonna say, "Dear John Doe," whatever your name is, for one, at least. And then it may have an account number and stuff like that. If it was a bank account, it has nothing. It's just a generalized statement. It says, "Dear customer." Now, it says Chase has temporarily suspended your account online access due to inactivity and suspicious login attempt. So that right there is that entices the person that's reading the email or account holder to believe that somebody has accessed their account. Because the first thing you'll say is like, "Oh shit, what the fuck? Somebody trying to get in my account." So you panic and you don't really think, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to panic and not really think and pay attention to the email, and they want you to go ahead and click that link right there. To reactivate online access to your closed account immediately, follow the update account link below to complete the verification process. This link will expire in 24 hours, blah, 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 blah. Now, you click this link, it goes, let's see where it goes here. It might be dead now. Okay, so look, it says right here, because I have certain malware and spyware on my computer. This website page is at mktdigital180.com. It has been reported. Oh, see, like I said, this was in October. So you see, it's been reported as a deceptive site and has been blocked based on your security preferences. All right. So now look though, check this out. Now I can still they say deceptive sites are designed to trick you into doing something dangerous, like installing software or revealing your personal information like passwords, phone numbers, credit cards, etc. Okay, that's the whole scheme behind it. All right, so now I'm gonna say for these demonstrative purposes, we're gonna go in here and check it out, see what they got going on. So I'm gonna click ignore this warning. Okay, so they shut down the operation then. You don't have permission to access, blah, 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 blah. So they shut down the operation. Okay. Now, normally what happened is, let's go to chase.com. All right, so we're on the actual Chase website. Let's see something. All right, sign in. Okay. Now, normally this is how it would look, and if I was gonna hack something, which I don't do bad things like that. If I was the hacker, I would use this. I would use this format right here. So this is traditionally what you as the consumer or the customer or user of the account would normally see. You're accustomed to seeing this layout. So what I would do is um, I would use this format, and I would just mimic and clone it. So this whole layout, I would redesign this whole thing right here. So let's say copy and save image as. Save pictures. Save image as, and I would recopy all of this stuff. And basically, what I would do is so you see it's asking for the social security number or tax ID number or I'm an authorized user, whatever, whatever, whatever. So you're gonna get based on this form right here. I'm gonna get the person's social security number, and I'm gonna have them create a new password right here, because what? So I'm gonna make this a one page system instead of a 2 page system, because right here it's asking me to enter in my ATM. So this is an extra security measure that Chase is doing, asking for the social security number and the Chase the person's actual Chase debit card number. Now, so that means as a hacker, I would have to have more information on the victim in order to get inside the actual account. So I would have to not only have the person's email. Remember, the first source of information that I started with, or the hacker started with, was the victim's email. And so you have that starts the communication between you and the victim. So you send the email, and then you redirect them back to you, back to the hacker, or back to the hack site. Now, as the hacker, I wouldn't use social security number, none of that stuff. What I would do is I would say I would do a verification page similar to this, but it'd be a verification like identify you, like to identify your account. Please enter in your username and password, and I might spice it up a little bit too, asking a few more things, whatever like that, to make it look legit. And then basically what happens is once a person enters in that username and password, I would and they press submit or reset password or whatever the case is, or log in or whatever. What happens is that information is gonna go straight to my email database, because all it is the opt-in form, but it looks like it's Chase. Okay. Another thing too is when opening up an email, you're gonna always pay attention to the hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. You're gonna always pay attention to the top of the URL box. You're gonna always look at this. If this doesn't say chaseonline.chase.com, if it doesn't start, if it's not Chase, if it has said something else, you know it's a fraud. Okay. Um, so actually, what I'm gonna do is, since it's already been almost 15 minutes on this, I'm gonna make this video just part one, and this is just identifying a potential hacker, or yeah, that's the name of this. So part one is identifying a potential hacker. So this is how we identify it, based on the email. You checking the email address. You checking stuff like that's not even an authentic Chase logo right there. That's not even an authentic Chase logo. You know, you click on the link. Once you click on the link, you double checking the address bar at the top, the URL. You double checking that and all that. Now, that's pretty much how you identify it on whatever account you're dealing with, whether it's a bank account, Facebook, or whatever. Anytime someone has you to click here or click there, and reset this and reset that, and request that you opt in and input your information, you got to be real. You got to be real cautious on that. All right, so that's 15 minutes on how to identify. I'll be back with part 2 on how to actually create the hack. Peace.